It is written by, it is next poem. The name of the poem is, it is Beauty. And this very poem, Beauty, it is written by John Edward Mansfield. And John Edward Mansfield, I have already told you that he has been officially a national. He's a national poet. Who is a national poet?
John Edward Mansfield.
Regarding to the John Edward Mansfield, in this very poem, that is called, it is called the Beauty. He is talking, the poet is talking about the beautiful objects. Beautiful objects that are not beautiful objects that are presently in the world. And he is saying in this very poem, he is saying that that is what he has shown me the dawn, dusk. It is the beauty of the meadows. It's the beauty of the mountains. It's the beauty of a flower. It is the beauty of a daffodils. It's the beauty of a morning. It's the beauty of a sunrise. It's the beauty of a sunset. Means Almighty Allah has shown him lot of the things, but he is naturally talking about that all. No doubt, Almighty Allah has shown me lot of the things. That the best thing that Almighty Allah has given me, that is the beauty of His beloved. Naturally, as far as the beautiful objects are concerned, it is beautiful objects are concerned. These very beautiful objects, it's a beauty of a mountain. Maybe it's a beauty of a mountain. Maybe it's a beauty of a person. It's a beauty of a flower or something else. These very beautiful objects, they are admired everyone. And yahan he is not talking about the beauty of a mountain or beauty of a flower. He is saying that Almighty Allah has shown me a lot of the things, but the best thing that Almighty Allah has shown me, it is the beauty of His flower. I have never seen such a beautiful object on the earth's planet. The beauty of my beloved. Maybe the beauty of the face. Maybe the beauty of the voice. Maybe the beauty of her eyes. Maybe the beauty of the hair. And maybe the beauty of the red curved lips. He said, I have never seen such a beautiful object. I have seen the red beautiful object, a lot of the things. But the most attractive thing that Almighty Allah has shown me, that is what? That is the beauty of my beloved. And now coming back on this very poem, in Beauty, he is talking, this very poet, he has used a lot of poetic devices in it. Now, there are a lot of poetic devices in it. And we are going to discuss that one by one. It is called lot of poetic devices. It is the poetic devices. Poetic devices that has been used in it. Number first one is the poetic device that has been used. It is called the simile. It is called the poetic device that has been used in this very poem. That is called the simile. It is called a simile. Now, what's meant by simile? It is simply a comparison, or you will say it's an indirect comparison between two things which at least have one thing in common. Yani it's a comparison. It's a comparison. I'm writing down in a short way. It is a comparison between two things. And it's an indirect comparison, which at least have one thing in common. I will write down here example. She is like a flower. She is like a flower. Arguably, this is she is a girl and flower. These things have been compared. She is like a flower. This very girl has been compared with a flower. And what is the similar things? What are the similarities? Beauty. Or what is the similar thing between flower and beauty? That is called the beauty. And another thing that is the simile is words like and as are used. Now, what are the examples that has been used from this very poem? That is what? That is devices that has been the examples that has been used in this very poem. Number first one is examples. What are the poetic devices that have been used? It is coming in Solomon Beauty. It is coming in Solomon Beauty. Solomon Beauty. Beauty. Like slow old tunes of Spain. Like slow old tunes of Spain. Tunes of Spain. This is the poetic device that has been used in this very poem. Coming in solemn beauty. It's not Solomon, it's solemn beauty, like slow old tunes of means this very solemn beauty, it has been compared with the tunes of the Spain. And word what? Word like has been used. Now next one poetic devices that has been used in this very poem, that is called, it is called what? That is called a personification. That is called a personification. It is personification. And personification means to give human quality to non-human beings, or to give animated quality to inanimated beings. Now the examples, that is called, it is called what? Personification. Lady April bringing daffodils. It is Lady April bringing daffodils. Daffodil is a kind of daffodils. It is a kind of a flower. That is bringing, springing gross. Bringus, springing. Right on. It is springing gross. Next one is Song of Blossoms. Song of Blossoms. These are the poetic devices that has been used. This very song, it is what? Song is generally, it is being sung by the human beings. Here he is saying the song of what? Song of the blossoms. Bringing, springing grass. It's not, bring means to bring something, but it is not possible for the grass to bring something. This is the quality, that is the quality of the human beings. Means grass कुछ ला सकता है, नहीं ला सकता है, ये human beings ला सकते हैं. यानी कि ये वाला जो bringing है, ये human quality है, लेकिन किसको दी है? ये grass को, spring को दी है. Lady April bringing, यहाँ पे भी ये है, and that is called the daffodils. जो lady, it is the April, during the month of the April, and there are the possibilities of daffodils, flowers, they bloom during the month of the April. This is the personification. First one is simile, and second one is personification. And in regard to this very simile, there is another poetic device that is similar to it, that is called the metaphor. That is called a metaphor. But in metaphor, we can't use the words like and as. There is also comparison, वहाँ पे भी है, but that is called the direct comparison, and the words like and as are not used. Next one is, it is called alliteration. What is alliteration? Alliteration means repetition of initial consonant sounds. Naturally, in English, how many consonants? How many it is? It is not consonant. It is consonant. How many consonant sounds are there? How many consonant? There are 24 consonant sounds. So I am talking about not consonant letters. I am talking about consonant sounds. In English, there are 24 consonant sounds. And how many vowel sounds are there? There are 20 vowel sounds. No doubt, there are 5 vowel letters and 20 what? Vowel sounds. That is 20 vowel sounds. Then there are 24 consonant sounds. Alliteration means, what's meant by alliteration? Alliteration means repetition of initial consonant sounds. Repetition of initial consonant sound means when the same sound, same consonant sound is repeated number of the words, in number of the lines, or in a single line. That poetic device is called the alliteration. For example, I will write out here. It is here sunset. It is here sunset. There are a lot of examples. Use of Spain. Just take it. It is alliteration. Alliteration means what's meant by alliteration? It is called the repetition of
initial consonant.
repetition of initial consonant. It is called the sounds. If we take the example, for example, there is a line number third. It's line number second that is coming in Solomon. It is coming in
Solomon.
Coming in solemn beauty, like slow old tunes of Spain, like slow old tunes of Spain. Okay. It is S, it is slow, and it is Spain. This is called, it is in a what? It is in a one single verse. It is solemn, started with S. It is slow, started with S. It is Spain, started with S. This is called what? This is called what?
Alliteration.
If we look at the repetition of initial consonant, what? This is the initial consonant of a word, initial consonant of a word, and initial consonant of a word. I will write down here another example. The another example is that is called Solomon. It is solemn Spain. It is seen sunset. It is, for example, it is seen. It is sunset. Here is S and here is S and here is S. It is called initial. It is called what?
Initial.
It is called repetition
of initial consonant sound.
Now, regarding to this very alliteration, this alliteration has two different types. This alliteration has two different types. Number first one is that is called, it is called assonance. ASSONANC. Assonance. And number second one is that is called consonance. That is called, it is called assonance. Our second one is called the consonance. Alliteration, what's mean by alliteration?
Repetition of initial consonant sounds.
Assonance means repetition of vowel sounds. Repetition of what? It is called a repetition of vowel sounds. Repetition of vowel sounds. And this consonance means repetition of consonant sounds. For example, I will write down here assonance. It is slow old. It is slow old. Number second one is song of blossom. Song of blossom. Here is slow old. This O and O. It is called what? It is what? It is called the repetition of same sound. It is O and it is O. Same sound is repeated, but which sound? Vowel sound. It is called what? Assonance. But remember one thing. It is not necessary that vowel sound should be at the beginning. For example, alliteration means the repetition of initial consonant sounds. But as for the consonance is concerned, consonance doesn't mean a repetition of initial vowel sounds. I am talking about assonance. Assonance doesn't mean a repetition of initial vowel sounds. It means what? Assonance means repetition of vowel sounds. Maybe at the beginning, or maybe at the middle, or maybe at the. Are you getting me? Yes, vowel. How many vowels are there? It is A, E, I, O, U. And there are how many?
20 sounds.
20 sounds. When same sound is repeated twice or thrice, that poetic device is called what?
Assonance.
That is called the assonance.